So congrats on Books of Blood. It's a smart and brilliant homage to Clive Barker, where all the stories of the anthology actually connect with very, very surprising twists, and I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
Now let's begin with you, Miss Anna. What got you interested in joining the cast as Mary, the psychologist who debunks the paranormal?
I really responded to the way it was written. I had a great conversation with Brannon on the phone, who said why I had to play the part. And I loved all the team that was involved. It was highly attractive that the wonderful Seth MacFarlane was behind it all and was also a big Clive Barker fan. And I got to work with Rafi.
Oh, and you, Mr. Rafi, the charming narcissist of a ghost whisperer who is pretty much naked throughout the whole film, and that's not a bad thing.
It's really not.
What got you interested in joining the cast?
It's the same thing. I'm not really into genre stuff, and I've never really done it before. I did one horror movie, and I'm not going to comment on that. This is slightly different. This is it's a story that I believed. It is a story that I felt something from. It's a character that I related to in certain ways. I think he's broken. I think he's problematic. I think it's as a result of trauma. I found the manipulation interesting, the way he preyed on her, and I also did it because Anna was doing it.
Oh, and the story that you guys are both in, it's called Miles. It's a mashup of an original Clive Barker idea and original ideas of the filmmakers, Mr. Brannon, for instance, right? I mean, describe the episode to us, Miss Anna.
Well, it's about fragility, a woman who is suffering from great loss, and someone preys on that loss, that being the character of Simon, played by Rafi. And it's then the journey of redemption. And in our story, you don't get much worse redemption than his comeuppance.
That's right, in the Clive Barker way of redemption.
In a very Barker way. It's somewhat painful.
Without revealing anything, that's right. You have anything to add, Rafi?
I mean, she said it all, you know? I mean, I just think it's so interesting, the manipulation of it and the praying and again, you know, my part just comes from this concept of trauma, but he's just so in tune with how to get someone to believe, because obviously Mary's a skeptic. And so I think it works well.
That's right. Now, so Miss Anna said that she's a fan of Clive Barker. Are you a fan of Clive Barker, Rafi?
I only knew about Hellraiser, and I respect him very much. I'm not a genre person, and I don't really watch any of that stuff. So, and I've come to respect it in a very different way after doing it. But I'm not in tune with Clive Barker too much, actually.
Well, go ahead.
It's old school, isn't it? I think that's what we're doing right now. People are running out of ideas, so we're going back. And the fact that that's set in the 90s is a period piece is somewhat shocking for me, being, you know, coming up in the 90s. But I think retro genre, it started with Stranger Things and all of that. And I think it's just investigating more and more down that avenue.
Now, what I love about your characters too is that we may see them again if we have an anthology, a part 2 coming up, right?
Yes, we may.
Yes, a prequel maybe, a prequel.
That's right, or a sequel can work too. But fingers crossed on that, because I love the movie. So my final quick question though, and let's begin with you, Rafi. Do you believe in the supernatural?
Kind of.
Really?
It's tough. I believe in a fifth sense, not a sixth sense, which is being very, very in tune in a way that most people can't. Is that exactly supernatural? I don't know. Is it unscientific? I don't know. But there are people who are much better than others at it. And so I do believe that.
I think we used to have to rely on our instincts much more, and we've forgotten how to rely.
But some people still can. Yes.
And some people still can, to use certain parts of our brains that we're not yet using, and being able to tune into the worlds or the dimensions. I think you have to have hope. With, you know, right now we're in despair. So I think to think that there is something else, and hopefully something that's going to come down and help us, would be quite a good thing.
Right. Well, I think that the instincts of the viewers will come back after watching the Books of Blood.
Oh,
fingers crossed. Thank you.
What a lovely, happy person you are.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss Anna. Congrats again. A big congrats, and good luck on everything for both of you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Manny.
Thanks,
Bye,
Manny.
guys.
Bye, Manny. Thank you.
Bye-bye.